You are now listening to Carolina Forest Basketball, presented by the voice of Panthers basketball, Brogan Hillman.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this game starting a lot earlier than anticipated, meaning no pregame show tonight. Looks like we are quick to jump right in to the pregame lineups for Conway versus Carolina Forest, the third place match here in the Panther Classic. As we are about to have these starting lineups announced, it is a rematch of the third place match last year that took place between Carolina Forest and Conway. Conway won that matchup in the end, securing that podium finish in the 2025 Panther Classic. Carolina Forest looking to get revenge and get back to the podium on the Panther Classic. So we have starting lineups going right now, and we will be right back with some Panther basketball. Third place matchup and revenge for Carolina Forest on the horizon. Stay tuned.
If you need your car detailed and cleaned, you're in luck. Beach Boys Detailing is a respected and dedicated car detailing business around the Carolina Forest area. You can find the Beach Boys at 843-455-6182 or on their Instagram, Beach Boys Detailing Gone. Again, that number is 843-455-6182. The Beach Boys hope to see you soon.
You have things in your way that you don't have the time or means to move? You can call GT Junk Removal at 843-605-2147 for quotes to move stuff efficiently and effectively. Again, that's 843-605-2147. Make sure to clean up your life and get those things out of your way.
As we have starting lineups announced for the visiting Conway Tigers, it's going to be number 3, the 6'5" senior Jordan Jenkins, followed by number 5, Tremaine Hunter, number 15, Isaac Dejik, number 20, Zaire Williams, and number 25, Zachariah Lennon. For Carolina Forest, it's the same lineup they've been carrying out for the past 4 games now. Number 1, J.J. Gray. Number 2, Nixon Coney. Number 3, Cade Taylor. Number 4, R.J. Henry. And number 11, Josiah Fisher. As we are nearing tip-off here in the Panther Den. Again, these two teams matched up in this game last year, the 2025 Panther Classic, the third place game, in a very similar fashion as Carolina Forest lost to Christchurch, and then they took on the Tigers in the third place match. Same result happened last night. Carolina Forest lost a heartbreaker, 68-64, and they find themselves in the exact same spot against the Conway Tigers. As tip-off is here, Conway wins the tip, and it's going to be Tremaine Hunter on that right wing. He's going to find Jenkins in the right corner. Now he's going to flip the court entirely. He goes to Isaac Dejik. He goes back to Hunter. Hunter in the corner to Jenkins. Jenkins for 3, not going to go. Rebound Tigers. That's going to be Lennon on the rebound. It's going to be taken away by Carolina Forest. Now it's going to be Zinconi. Zinconi gives it off to Taylor, and Taylor's bringing it to the top of the key for Carolina Forest. Not about shooting it. He's going to pull it back instead, and he's going to find R.J. Henry. Henry now working on that left wing. He's going to go in, back to Taylor. Taylor, beautiful pass into the paint. He finds Fisher. Fisher goes up strong with the 2, and Carolina Forest takes the lead 2-0 with 7:12 remaining in the first quarter. Now it's going to be Hunter. Hunter going to dish off to Lennon. Lennon in the corner now to Jenkins. Jenkins' pass is taken away by Zinconi. Zinconi on the fast break. His reverse layup is going to be good. Carolina Forest extends their early lead, makes it 4-0 with 6:51 remaining in the first quarter. Timeout called early here from Conway. Looks like they're just gonna take their time, get back to the sideline, and figure out what they can do moving forward here to start the first quarter. Again, Carolina Forest takes an early 4-0 lead, 6:44 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be right back with more first quarter action.
Do you have things in your way that you don't have the time or means to move? You can call GT Junk Removal at 843-605-2147 for quotes to move stuff efficiently and effectively. Again, that's 843-605-2147. Make sure to clean up your life and get those things out of your way.
Quick little 30-second timeout there for Conway as we are back with action. Set to inbound is going to be Zachariah Lennon. Lennon going to find Zook on the left wing. Zook's going to dish off to Hunter. Hunter now in the corner to Jenkins. Jenkins double team, finally gets it back to Zook. Zook now to Hunter. Hunter for three. He's going to hit nothing but net. A beautiful three-point attempt to bring this one back within one. 4-3, Conway on the board for the first time tonight. 6:22 remaining in the first quarter. Now here's Henry to respond. A quick three of his own. 7-3. Carolina Forest extends that lead right back to 4. A beautiful post up by R.J. Henry on the left wing. Now in the corner. It's going to be Lennon. Lennon for three is going to be off. Rebound Henry of Carolina Forest, and he's going to bring it up the floor himself. He'll be working top of the key. As now he finds Taylor. Taylor brings it into the paint. He's going to dish off to Zanconi. Zanconi thought about running instead. He's going to dump off to Fisher. Fisher goes up strong, and another two-point layup for Josiah Fisher early on in this matchup. Makes it 9-3. Carolina Forest a 6-point lead. 5:54 remaining in the first quarter. It's going to be Lennon in that left corner. Triple team now, trying to find help, finds Hunter. Hunter dumps off to Jenkins. Jenkins in the corner, close to the baseline. He steps on it, and he heads out of bounds. Turnover for Conway. Carolina Forest takes over on the baseline. It's going to be Taylor bringing the ball up the floor for Carolina Forest. He dishes off to Henry. Henry brings it to the top of the key, all the way in the paint. Layup attempt going to be no good. Off the backboard, rebound by Williams. Williams now pushing it for Conway. It's going to get it to Zook. Zook on that left sideline. Going to dish off to Hunter. Hunter again for three, and he hits once again. 9-6. Conway brings it back within three. 5:02 remaining in the first quarter. It's going to go to Fisher, top of the key for Carolina Forest. Fisher working against Lennon. Now to Henry. Henry working against Zook. Brings it back, top of the key. Thought about shooting. He's not going to shoot instead. He's going to dump off to Zanconi. Zanconi still trying to make something happen, working against Hunter, who has those two early threes for Conway. Instead, just going to be a dump off to Taylor. Taylor now to Henry on that right wing. Carolina Forest can attack in many layers as all of their starting five can shoot that basketball. Layup attempt for J.J. Gray is not going to go. Hunter, coast to coast for Conway. Layup attempt does not go, but he's fouled on the way up. He'll be headed to the line to shoot two free throws. Foul's going to go against J.J. Gray. Going to be his first foul of the night. It's also going to be the first team foul of the night for Carolina Forest. It's been a relatively clean game through the first 3 minutes and 34 seconds. As now Tremaine Hunter finds himself at the free throw line. First free throw is good. 9-7. Conway brings the lead within two. Again, winner of this matchup finishes third in the 2026 Panther Classic. Conway got that result last year, defeating the Panthers. Carolina Forest looking to take revenge as J.J. Gray is going to be on a fast break after the missed free throw. His layup attempt no good, but he is fouled as well, and he will now be headed to the line to shoot two free throws for Carolina Forest. As Tremaine Hunter went 1 for 2 at the free throw line, J.J. Gray looks to go 2 for 2. First free throw attempt on the way. And that is no good off the front iron. Remains 9-7. Carolina Forest leads with 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. Second free throw attempt up and good. So Gray, much like Hunter, goes 1 for 2 at the line. Carolina Forest extends their lead 10-7 with 4:20 remaining now in the first quarter. Now it's going to be Zook working on that right wing, getting double teamed. It's going to be Roberts and Gray over there for Carolina Forest. He dumps off to Hunter. Hunter tries to get his pass into Lennon. It's not going to go. Taken away by Josiah Fisher. Steal for Carolina Forest. And now Taylor brings it up the floor for the Panthers. He's going to find Gray. Gray working on that left wing. Gets in the paint. Tough layup attempt. Not going to go. Rebound by Lennon. And Conway is now moving it the other way. It's going to be Hunter. Hunter working on that left wing. He's going to find Zook. Zook thought about shooting. Instead, he's going to dump off, find his guy in Jenkins, trapped in the left corner. Jenkins gets it to Hunter. Hunter thought about shooting. Pass attempt knocked off the hand of a Carolina Forest defender. It's going to remain Conway ball. And they're going to have the inbound on the sideline. Looks like Williams is going to be the one to inbound for Conway, as he's going to give it to Hunter, and Hunter's going to be at the top of the key working against Roberts. He's going to get it over to Zook. Zook still working on that left wing. Back over to Hunter. Hunter already has 2 threes on the night. Thought about shooting it. Instead, he's going to give it to Williams in that corner, and Williams going to bring it up to the wing. Back to Hunter. Hunter now tries to feed one into the paint. Pass almost gets away. Able to gather it. Shot attempt goes up for Hunter. No good. Off the leg of Cade Taylor. Going to remain Conway ball, and they will have the inbound on the baseline. Carolina Forest still leading 10-7 with 3:19 remaining in the first quarter. Substitution for Carolina Forest. It's going to be Josiah Fisher coming out. Subbing in for him is Jaden Nolan. It's going to be Williams with the inbound, looking for a guy. Finally gets it into Zook. Zook now over to Hunter on that left wing. Back to Williams in the corner. Williams tries to skip the floor to Zook, almost gets away from him, able to regather it. Now he's being trapped, finds Jenkins. Jenkins into Williams, layup attempt up and in. Conway able to capitalize on the opportunity, makes it 10-9. Conway now within 1, 2:56 remaining in the first quarter. Taylor has it for Carolina Forest, top of the key, as he is being double teamed looking for a man. Able to get it to Nolan, top of the key. Nolan gets it to Gray. He's going to regather on the logo. Gray all the way into the paint. Physical layup attempt, not going to go. Ball is going to land out of bounds. They're going to say it last touch a Conway defender. Going to remain Carolina Forest ball on the baseline. And an inbound opportunity coming up for Carolina Forest. It was Taylor on the inbound. He's going to find Roberts. Roberts working now back to Taylor. Taylor into the paint. Nice floater attempt, not going to go. Defensive rebound by Jenkins, and Conway is now pushing it. He has it on that left wing. Jenkins over to Hunter, to Zook now. Zook back to Hunter, to Jenkins. Good fast ball movement on the wing. Jenkins going to pull a 3. Not going to go off the front iron. Offensive rebound for Zook. Zook hits back Hunter. Hunter tried to hit Jenkins. Ball almost falls out of bounds. Instead, it's going to be stolen. It's going to be Gray with the steal. Gray into the paint. Layup attempt, no good. Gets his own rebound, also no good. Third attempt is going to land for Cade Taylor. Makes it 12-9. Carolina Forest extending their lead to 3. 2:03 remaining now in the first quarter. It's going to be Jenkins on that right wing. Jenkins into Lennon. Lennon layup attempt, no good. It's going to be Taylor with the rebound. Taylor into Gray. Gray layup attempt on the fast break is good. 14-9. Carolina Forest lead as big as 5. Minute 35 remaining now in the first quarter. We saw that be effective tenfold last night against Christchurch. Is that little floater on the breakaway. You just get it into J.J. Gray on the fast break. He's able to put up a layup attempt and up and in. Remains 14-9. Rebound now for Carolina Forest. Pushing it the other way. J.J. Gray with the 3 attempt, and he knocks it down. 17-9. Carolina Forest up by 8. Minute 14 remaining in the first quarter. Offense starting to become on full display for the Panthers. It's going to be Hunter. Hunter loses the ball, tried to be too flashy. Takeaway for Roberts. Roberts able to find Taylor. Taylor's going to have it taken away now. It's going to be Hunter. Hunter tries to get it into Jenkins, eventually does. Jenkins now in the paint, goes up for a layup. Attempt is no good, but he is fouled. He'll be headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws with 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Foul goes against Jaden Nolan, his first foul of the night. Team's second foul. Jenkins' first free throw attempt up and no good off the front iron. Remains 17-9. Carolina Forest an 8-point lead with 53 seconds remaining. Substitution for Carolina Forest. It's going to be Jaden Nolan and Nixon Coney subbing out. It's going to be Landon Sario and Eric Morales subbing in. Second attempt for Jenkins. Also going to be no good off the back iron. Rebound, Sario. Carolina Forest has it. Kay Taylor bringing the ball to the floor for the Panthers. He's going to have it top of the key. Working against Lennon. Taylor thought about shooting, gets tied up in the air, can't get the ball away in time. He's going to regather to the floor, and they're going to call a travel because you cannot go up and down with the ball in your hands. Conway ball after the unfortunate travel turnover of Carolina Forest. It's going to be Hunter bringing the ball to the floor for Conway. Hunter, top the key. He's going to find his guy in Williams. His three attempt is no good. Rebound by J.J. Gray. 25 seconds remaining now in the first quarter. Gray going to have the ball top of the key. Thought about shooting. He will fire. Three attempt is no good. Rebound, Sario. Big offensive rebound for Carolina Forest. Has it ripped away by Jenkins. Jenkins now for Conway, looking to push it with 11 seconds left in the first quarter. He's going to find Hunter. Hunter thought about shooting. Instead gives it back to Jenkins. Jenkins trapped. Pick up his dribble. Top of the key. Now in the corner, he's going to find his guy Barker. Barker, three attempt, no good. Gray with the rebound as time just expires. 17-9, end of the first quarter. Barker had a chance in the corner for Conway to take a three to bring it within 5. He missed it off the front iron. Rebound, J.J. Gray, and that bleeds out the clock. So we will head to the end of the first quarter with Carolina Forest leading 17-9 through the first 8 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with second quarter action.
You have things in your way that you don't have the time or means to move? You can call GT Junk Removal at 843-605-2147 for quotes to move stuff efficiently and effectively. Again, that's 843-605-2147. Make sure to clean up your life and get those things out of your way.
If you need your car detailed and cleaned, you're in luck. Beach Boys Detailing is a respected and dedicated car detailing business around the Carolina Forest area. You can find the Beach Boys at 843-455-6182 or on their Instagram, Beach Boys Detailing Go. Again, that number is 843-455-6182. The Beach Boys hope to see you soon.
For Carolina Forest, the story of the night so far, much similar to what it's been all season. J.J. Gray put up 32 points last night in the loss to Christchurch. Tonight, he already has 6 through the first quarter. System seems pretty simple here for Carolina Forest. That's just putting the ball in J.J. Gray's hands and letting the offense flow through him. For Conway, it's going to be Tremaine Hunter already with 7 points on the night. So watch that matchup between those two stellar guards. Now to start the first quarter, it is going to be Morales into the paint, loses the ball. They're going to call it a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Conway, so Conway is going to have the inbound on the baseline. It's going to be Hunter bringing the ball up the floor for Conway. He will be working against White. Tries to find it into his guy in Barker. It's taken away by Taylor. Taylor has been so good on defense all year. He's going to find White. White able to save it, finds Morales. Morales working it now to the top of the key. He's going to bleed it up to Gray. Gray, top of the key. Working with Sario, having a pick for him. He's working against Hunter. He bleeds it into Sario, wide open, turnaround layup, and that's not going to go. Hits off the rim and out. It's going to be rebound Conway. And it's going to be Hunter's ball. Hunter wide open, look at three, and he is going to hit his third three-pointer of the night. He has been so good from that perimeter through the first 10 minutes here for Conway. Now it's going to be Taylor, top of the key. Taylor able to find White. White is going to be working against Williams, trying to find an outlet. Instead, he tries to find Gray, ends up throwing that one away. Turnover, Carolina Forest. Going to be Conway ball on the sideline. Substitution for Conway. Into the game, going to be Isaac Juk. Subbing out is going to be Zaire Williams. It's going to be Jenkins now, top of the key. Jenkins able to find Juk. Juk just subbed in. Three-point attempts, no good. Rebound, Gray. Gray, 2 men on him, working. Finds Taylor. Taylor thought about shooting. Instead, is going to bring it into the paint. Nothing there. Gives it back to Gray. Gray, floater attempt, going to be no good. Offensive rebound, Sario. Sario gets it right back to Gray. That one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say a last touch, say Conway defender, going to remain Carolina Forest ball, and they are set to inbound on the baseline. going to be Gray on the inbound. Gray finds Morales. Morales now working in that corner against Hunter. Brings it back to the right wing as he finds Taylor. Taylor now bringing it into the paint. Has a little bit of an opening. Reverse layup, not going to fall. Offensive rebound again for Sario. He goes up for the second attempt effort. It's no good, but he is fouled in the process, and he will be headed to the free throw line to shoot two. That foul is going to go against Landon Barker. His first foul of the night, also Conway's first team foul. First free throw attempt up and in for Sario. Makes it 18-12, 6-point lead with 6:07 remaining in the second quarter. Sario, second free throw attempt up and no good off the front iron. Rebound Conway. It's going to be Zook. Zook bringing it up the floor now for Conway. As he's going to find Williams. Williams back to Zook. Thought about shooting the three. Instead just finds it right back to Williams. Williams' three attempt is going to hit, making it 18-15, a three-point game with 5:48 remaining in the second quarter. That's going to be Taylor for Carolina Forest. Taylor going to find Gray. Gray quick to fire with the three, and he responds right back. Actually, that's going to be Morales. Morales with the three. Haven't seen that much this season, but he is also capable of knocking down those shots. A big three-pointer for Eric Morales. Brings it right back to a 6-point lead, 21-15 with 5:27 remaining. Steal from Cade Taylor. Taylor now pushing it for Carolina Forest. Try to get it to his guy. It's going to be knocked away off the hand of a Conway defender. Going to remain Carolina Forest ball set to inbound on the baseline. 5:21 now on the clock remaining in the second quarter. Taylor on the inbound, able to find Morales. Morales just knocked down that big three, gets into the paint, puts up a floater. Floater's not going to go. Sario, another offensive rebound. His putback is up and in. Landon Sario on the glass tonight, been so effective for Carolina Forest, able to go up and get big boards and put them right back, creating multiple opportunities for Carolina Forest on the offensive end. Now it's going to be Zook. Zook into Barker. Barker shot in the paint is going to fall. 23-17, a quick response for the Tigers. Makes it 23-17 again, a 6-point lead now for Carolina Forest. 4:48 remaining in the second quarter. It's going to be Gray. Gray into the paint, tried to respond, tried to find Sario. That one's going to get away. Steal for Zook, and Conway is now pushing. It's going to be Isaac Zook, top of the key, working against Taylor. He's going to find Cannon. Cannon over to Williams. Williams now to Barker in that right corner. Not going to shoot. Instead gets it back to Williams, who goes to Zook all the way on that left wing. Zook now finds Jenkins. Jenkins post-up shot off the back of the rim and in. 23-19. Conway closing that lead to 4. 23-19 again, 4:05 remaining in the second quarter. It's going to be Morales now top of the key for Carolina Forest. Morales into the paint, finds Sario. Sario, turnaround jump shot is going to hit. 25-19, another extension of that lead for Carolina Forest to 6. 3:49 remaining in the second quarter. It's going to be Barker in the corner. Barker going to find Jenkins. Jenkins near that free throw line. He's been effective. Another post-up shot, not going to go. Rebound Morales, and Carolina Forest pushing with the ball once again. It's going to be Taylor. Taylor on that left wing. Gives it back to Morales. Morales, we've seen him knock down these shots before. Instead, decides to pull it back down. Find Taylor. Taylor for three. Not going to go. Big in the paint. Another offensive rebound for Jack White. Has it taken away, but they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow goes for Carolina Forest, and it's going to be the Panthers ball set to inbound on the baseline. A great way to fight for Jack White and get the ball back for Carolina Forest. Substitution for Carolina Forest. It's going to be Landon Sario and Jack White subbing out. Subbing in, going to be Nixon Coney and Josiah Fisher. Post up three for Taylor. He knocks it down. A great find in the left wing as they extend their lead to 9. 28-19, Carolina Forest leads. 3:09 remaining in the third quarter. Now it's going to be Zook here on that left wing, able to find Williams. Williams just floats one back to Zook. Wide open look. He's going to fire and take a three. Not going to go off the back iron. Rebound Morales as he's going to find Gray. Gray now pushing. Going to pull back. Find Morales again. Morales now into Taylor. Taylor into the paint, finds Zinconi. Zinconi back to Gray. Gray thought about shooting, working against Zook. Instead is going to pull it down, tries to get into the paint, create an opportunity. Finds Fisher, a beautiful backdoor cut as Fisher goes up and gets big on the glass and knocks down another little backdoor layup. Makes it 30-19. 2:31 remaining in the second quarter. Carolina Forest lead as big as 11. Now it's going to be Zook. Zook back to Williams. Goes back to Zook. Zook again, another three-point attempt. He misses this one as well. 0 for 2 on the last 2 trips for Conway, but a nice little putback shot for Lennon. Lennon able to put up that putback and make it a 9-point game for Conway. 2:07 remaining here in the second quarter. It's going to be Gray working against Jenkins on that right wing, a matchup that we've been waiting to see all night. And they're going to call a travel on Gray as he got caught up with the arm. They're not going to call a foul. Instead, they're going to say that Gray was unable to put the ball on the floor, and it's going to be a turnover. Conway ball set to inbound on the sideline. Substitution for Conway. It's going to be Landon Barker subbing out. Coming in for him is going to be Brewer Cannon. Also for Carolina Forest, Eric Morales coming out. R.J. Henry subbing in. This is going to be Jenkins. Jenkins in the paint. Thought about putting up a shot. Instead, they're going to call him on a double dribble. It's going to be a turnover for Conway. Carolina Forest ball set to inbound on the baseline. Minute 38 remaining here in the second quarter. Carolina Forest again leading 30-21. They've led as big as 11 tonight. It's going to be Taylor. Taylor tries to work it into the paint. Ball gets away from him, and it's going to be Zook on the steal. Conway now pushing with numbers. He finds Jenkins. Jenkins on that left wing, going to post up and take a mid-range shot and knocks it down. A beautiful shot attempt, bringing it within 7 for Conway, 30-23. Minute and 13 remaining now in the second quarter. It's going to be Fisher. Fisher, backdoor cut, beautifully finds Zinconi. Zinconi fouled on the layup attempt and knocks it down. He will be headed to the line to shoot 2. Backdoor cut's been so effective for Carolina Forest all night, catching Conway off guard and getting next to the rim for an easy little put-up layup. Foul is going to be on Isaac Zook. Free throw attempt for Zinconi. Going to be up and in, capitalizes on the and one, and Carolina Forest leads 33-23. Minute and 8 remaining here in the second quarter. Now it's going to be Zook bringing the ball to the floor for Conway. He's going to be working on that left wing. Has the ball poked away from Henry. Beautiful quick hands play. They're going to say Henry was the last to touch it, and it's going to be Conway ball. The Carolina Force bench defers. Everyone freaking out, saying that the last touch that Conway offensive player, but it's going to be Conway ball nonetheless. It's going to be Hunter working top the key. Hunter going to find Zook. Zook right back to Hunter, already has 2 threes. Instead, he's going to pull up a mid-range shot, not going to go. Rebound by Lennon. Lennon now trying to find his guy in Zook. He finds him, buried on that right corner. Right back to Lennon. Lennon into the paint, thought about going up. He will go up, and he will go up strong to make it 33-25. Conway back within 8, 35 seconds now remaining in the second quarter. Nice play by Zachariah Lennon to get big on the glass and bring Conway within 8. It's going to be Gray now. Gray into the paint. Little floater layup, not going to go. Rebound Conway. It's going to be Barker on the rebound. He's going to find Hunter. Hunter layup attempt up and in. 15 seconds now remaining. Conway 2 quick scores to bring it within 6. 33-27. Carolina Force still with the lead. 7 seconds remaining now in the half. Quick 3 from Zinconi, and he's going to hit a big 3 to push that lead to 9 with no time left in the half. A half-court heave to end the second quarter. No good for Conway. So it remains 36-27 going into the half. Carolina Forest in good position, but definitely do not want to keep your foot off of the gas pedal. We know what happened last night. They were up 12 going into the half, and they ended up losing that game. But Carolina Forest again finds themselves leading at the half. It's going to be 36-29. Carolina Forest with a commanding 9-point lead going into the half. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with a quick little halftime show, and then third quarter action will be back in the Panthers den. So again, we'll be right back. Carolina Forest leads Conway 36-27 at the half.
Do you have things in your way that you don't have the time or means to move? You can call GT Junk Removal at 843-605-2147 for quotes to move stuff efficiently and effectively. Again, that's 843-605-2147. Make sure to clean up your life and get those things out of your way.
If you need your car detailed and cleaned, you're in luck. Beach Boys Detailing is a respected and dedicated car detailing business around the Carolina Forest area. You can find the Beach Boys at 843-455-6182 or on their Instagram, Beach Boys Detailing Go. Again, that number is 843-455-6182. The Beach Boys hope to see you soon.
Again, Carolina Forest leading 36-27 here in the third place match of the 2026 Panther Classic. Again, a familiar opponent for Carolina Forest in this exact same matchup as Carolina Forest last year took on the Conway Tigers in the exact same third place matchup, ended up losing to Conway as the Tigers secured their podium finish in the 2025 Panther Classic. But tonight for Carolina Forest, what I am looking at in front of me has been the story of the night. 5 players for Carolina Forest, all with 5 points or more. The scoring has been extremely spread out across the floor tonight for Carolina Forest. They've been doing a great job moving the ball and getting it to everyone who can knock down their shots. J.J. Gray, 6 points on the night. Nick Cinconi, 8 points. Cade Taylor, 5 points. Josiah Fisher, 6 points. Landon Sario, 5 points on the night, all of which just have been uber capable of getting to the basket, creating shots, getting the best opportunities possible, and when they get those opportunities, not only finding the looks, but capitalizing on them as well and knocking down their baskets. Carolina Forest again leads by 9 as the Panthers are set to take the floor once again. For Conway, Tremaine Hunter has been the player of their game. 13 points so far tonight for Tremaine Hunter. He has 3 big three-pointers for Conway, followed by 2 more field goals on the basket. So been very effective for Conway. He has been their best player, no doubt. Also, Zaire Williams, 5 points for the Tigers. Jordan Jenkins, 2 shots knocked down for 4 points, as they have 27 throughout the first half. The games before this one, Legion versus Johnsonville in that 7th place matchup at 2 p.m. today. Legion took down Johnsonville, who Carolina Forest faced in the first round of the Panther Classic. Legion won that game 61-21 to secure a 7th place finish. Johnsonville finishes 8th and last in the Panther Classic. The game after that is going to be Mullins versus Christian Academy in that 5th place matchup. Mullins ended up winning by a score of 6-7-44. They finished 5th in the Panther Classic. Christian Academy finishes 6th. Now the 3rd place matchup, which is live right now. Carolina Forest threatening to finish 3rd on the podium, with Conway threatening to finish 4th. But anything can happen. We know Carolina Forest had a 12-point lead at halftime last night against Christchurch, but tonight they have a 9-point lead against Conway, looking to close out, capitalize, and finish with that big lead heading into the half and getting on the podium in their home tournament. So it should be good. Both teams now fully warming up in their layup lines, in their shooting lines, and ready to get back on the court. It's been a great game so far, back and forth, relatively clean. Not a lot of fouls on the night so far. Looks like there's 1 on J.J. Gray. Looks like there's also a couple spread out throughout Conway as well. Isaac Zook has a foul. Brewer Cannon has a foul. Landon Barker has a foul. Jaden Nolan for Carolina Forest also has a foul, but that's been it throughout the first half. Just 5 fouls throughout the first 16 minutes of play, all spread out. No one with more than 1, so no one truly in foul trouble here. So it's always nice. We can have clean, high-scoring matchups such as this, especially with a 3rd place podium finish on the line. So no matter what happens, hats off to these two teams for playing a clean game throughout the first half of play. Conway and Carolina Forest, however, this is not the last time they will see each other. We obviously know they are a region opponent. The next time Carolina Forest will see Conway is going to be January 23rd, my birthday, not to toot my own horn, at Conway. And then they will play them once again, 2nd to last game of the season, right back here in the Panther Den on February 6th. So they will see them twice more after this matchup. Same thing last year happened, and Conway ended up winning all 3 of those games that they met in last season. Carolina Forest definitely looking to rewrite that script and end it before it even starts here tonight in their first matchup. So again, after this game, they will play at Conway on January 23rd, and they will play at home right here in the Panther Den on February 6th. Both teams huddling up and both teams taking the floor as we have 3rd quarter action on the way. It's going to be Conway ball to start off this 3rd quarter. Looking to inbound. It's going to be Brewer Cannon. He's going to find Hunter. Hunter, the leading scorer for Conway tonight with 13 points. As he has it on that right wing working against Cinconi. Tries to find his guy quickly into Lennon. Ball gets away, heads out of bounds, turnover. Carolina Forest set to inbound now. Cinconi on the baseline. It's going to be Taylor now on the top of the key. Taylor going to find Cinconi. Cinconi working into the paint, going to find Fisher. Fisher post up, not going to go. Gets his own offensive rebound back out to Taylor. Taylor now to Henry. Henry, top of the key. Thought about bringing it in the paint. Instead, he's going to pull back and reset. He's going to find Gray now, top of the key. Gray going to be working against Zook. Still working into the paint. Tough physical layup goes up. No good. Rebound Zook. Conway's ball headed the other way. And a nice steal by Henry. Henry just unable to corral it fully. Tried to keep it alive. Instead, his foot hits out of bounds. It's going to be Conway ball on the sideline. Lucky to have that one back after the arid pass from Zook. Once again, going to be Cannon set to inbound on the sideline. And he's going to find Zook. Zook working on that right wing right now against Gray. Now it goes to Hunter. Hunter back to Cannon. Cannon working in the left corner. He's going to go back to Zook. Zook to Lennon. Lennon into the paint. Lost the ball. Taken away by J.J. Gray. Gray now pushing to Henry. Henry to Zinconi. Zinconi thought about shooting instead. Gives it back to Henry on that left wing. Still working now. Nowhere to go. Working against Zook. Instead, he's going to post up. Take a three. Not going to go. Rebound by Hunter. And Conway has it back once again. 6:44 remaining here in the third quarter. No scores yet as it remains 36-27. And that one's going to be taken away by Taylor. Another steal. Carolina Forest here headed down the paint. It's going to go into Zinconi. Zinconi loses this one again, but it's going to go to Gray. Gray able to have the heads-up play, get into the paint, misses the layup. Second attempt, also no good, and a rebound from Conway. It's going to be Lennon on the rebound. Still no scoring throughout the first minute, 40 seconds here of the third quarter. It's going to be Cannon on that left wing. Cannon to Hunter. Hunter just going to post up on that left wing, working against Henry. Now he's going to feed it into the paint and find Jenkins. Jenkins layup attempt up and in. Conway on the board first, makes it 36-29. Conway cuts that lead down to 7. 5:58 remaining in the third quarter. It's going to be Taylor, top of the key, finds Zinconi on the run, didn't put it up, instead finds Fisher. Fisher back to Taylor, top of the key, three-pointer, not going to go. Rebound Lennon, as there is a loose ball foul in the midst of the rebound. Looks like that foul is going to go against Isaac Zook. Got tangled up with J.J. Gray going for the rebound. It's going to remain Carolina Forest ball on the baseline. Set to inbound is going to be Cade Taylor. Inbound goes into Gray. Gray into the paint. Physical layup attempt not going to go. Rebound Tigers. Going to be Jenkins on the board. Jenkins finds Hunter as his outlet, and now they're going to push up the floor. Hunter finds Williams. Williams, a big three on that left wing. Makes it 36-32. Conway brings it within 4. 5:25 remaining now in the third quarter. Conway, 5 points quickly in this second half. And as Gray tried to drive into the paint, he's going to be fouled by Brewer Cannon. It's going to be Henry set to inbound for Carolina Forest. Henry still looking for a guy. Hasn't gotten it in just yet. Instead, it's going to find Taylor. That ball almost gets away. It does now, and it's going to be a steal for Conway. It's going to be Hunter on the steal. He brings it up, top of the key. He's going to find Jenkins. Jenkins working on the baseline. Layup attempt, no good. But it looks as if they're going to call a foul for blocking. It's going to send Jenkins to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That foul going to go against Josiah Fisher. It's going to be his first foul of the night. Also going to be the first team foul here in the third quarter. Jenkins' first free throw attempt up and no good off the right side of the rim and out. Remains 36-32. 5:09 remaining in the third quarter. Jenkins' second attempt up and good off the back iron and in, makes it 36-33, bringing it within 1 possession for Conway. 5:07 remaining now in the third quarter. It's going to be Taylor bringing it up at top of the key. Taylor going to find Henry. Henry finds Zinconi. One almost gets away, able to corral it. Finds Gray now working on the right wing. Back to Zinconi. Zinconi thought about shooting. Instead, just going to work it on the perimeter. Brings it into the paint. Ball almost gets away again. Now he finds Gray. Gray into the paint. Physical layup attempt is going to be up and in. 38-33. Carolina Forest extends that lead back to 5. 4:40 remaining now in the third quarter. Going to be Hunter bringing it up the floor for Conway. as he's going to find Williams. Williams back to Hunter. Weird exchange at half court, but it works nonetheless to bring it up the floor for Conway. Still going to be Williams working against Henry, top of the key. Henry can find Hunter. Hunter for three, and he knocks it down on the left wing. Makes it 38-36, 4:15 remaining here in the third quarter. 2-point game, the closest it's been since the second quarter. It's going to be Taylor now working on that right wing. Brings it in, finds Henry. Henry for three, and he responds quickly for the Panthers. 41-36, again extended back to 5. 3:55 remaining in the third quarter. Two quick exchanges from Conway and Carolina Forest. That one going to be taken away by Gray. Gray into Henry. Layup attempt fouled. Not going to go, but he'll be headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Again, Carolina Forest already leading 41-36 with 3:42 remaining in this third quarter. Henry with a chance to make it a 7-point game. It's going to be a timeout, Conway, before these 2 free throw attempts for Henry. So both teams able to huddle up and regather themselves. And we'll be right back. When we come back, it's going to be RJ Henry, 2 free throw attempts to try and extend Carolina Forest 41-36 lead. 3:42 remaining in the third quarter.
Have things in your way that you don't have the time or means to move? You can call GT Junk Removal at 843-605-2147 for quotes to move stuff efficiently and effectively. Again, that's 843-605-2147. Make sure to clean up your life and get those things out of your way.
If you need your car detailed and cleaned, you're in luck. Beach Boys Detailing is a respected and dedicated car detailing business around the Carolina Forest area. You can find the Beach Boys at 843-455-6182 or on their Instagram, Beach Boys Detailing Go. Again, that number is 843-455-6182. The Beach Boys hope to see you soon.
As we are back, quick little 60-second timeout. Taken by Conway, going to be 41-36 with 3:42 remaining here in this third quarter. RJ Henry to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As Henry loads up, prepares to take his first free throw. It's going to be up and good off the front iron and in. Extends that lead to 42-36 for Carolina Forest. Second free throw attempt on the way. Henry loads up. Second free throw is good. Bouncing off the rim a couple times and in. 43-36, Carolina Forest up 7. 3:40 remaining here in this third quarter. It's going to be Hunter. Hunter finds Jenkins. Jenkins backdoor for Williams. A beautiful left-handed layup attempt. Up and in. Brings it right back to 5. Score now 43-38. Carolina Forest with the ball. Up with 3:23 remaining. Offensive rebound, Sario. His second chance effort after the Henry missed 3. Not going to go. Rebound by Zook, and Conway threatening now with the ball. It's going to be Jenkins. Jenkins working in that right corner. He's going to kick out and find Hunter. Hunter now working against Taylor, one of the best defenders for Carolina Forest. It's going to go in and be Zook in the corner working against Henry. Just missed that 3. Nothing going. Back to Jenkins now as he works against Gray at the top of the key. Jenkins trying to shake Gray. He's not going to be able to. Gets it back to Zook. Zook loses the ball. Hits the ground. Going to say he was fouled by Henry. It's going to be an on-the-floor foul. Going to be Conway inbound on the baseline. Little confusion on who wants to inbound here for Conway. It's going to end up being Zook. He's going to find Hunter. Hunter with Taylor draped all over him. Just trying to force a turnover, smothering defense here. And now the double team. Gray comes over to help. It's going to go to Jenkins. Jenkins into Lennon. Second attempt, no good. Third attempt is good. Off the iron and in. 43-40. Conway brings it now to 3. 2:30 remaining here in the third quarter. It's going to be Taylor. Taylor working on the right wing for Carolina Forest. He's going to find Gray. Actually, that's going to be Morales. Morales now getting corralled. They're going to call it a jump ball. Possession arrows with Carolina Forest. It's going to remain Carolina Forest ball on the baseline. 2:21 remaining here in the third quarter. Now it's going to be Morales. Morales into Taylor. Taylor, runner at the basket, left-handed reverse layup, up and in. Beautiful shot attempt for Cade Taylor. Makes it 45-40 with 2:08 remaining here in the third quarter. It's going to be Williams bringing it up the floor for Conway. Great defense here by Carolina Forest, all over the Tigers, trying to force some mistakes. It's going to go out to Hunter. Hunter now to Zook. Zook working top of the key against Henry, and nothing going for this Conway offense. Carolina Forest draped all over him. Zook eventually finds a look he likes, hits a three, and brings it within two. 45-43. Conway responds right back to Carolina Forest. Looks like it's going to be a technical call foul. Technical foul is going to go against Isaac Zook. Gave a little too much on the extracurricular after he hit a three. Not sure quite who he was looking at, but he hit a little gesture, and a gesture was just enough to call a technical foul here and send JJ Gray to the line. First free throw attempt is good. Second free throw attempt also good. Both free throws nothing but net, and Carolina Forest now leads 47-43. A great play from Isaac Zook. You just can't cause a turnover and a foul like that in a term of frustration. Hits the three, sends JJ Gray to the line with just an airheaded technical foul, and now Carolina Forest extends that lead back to 4 and has the ball. Going to be Henry working top of the key. Henry's going to find Morales. Morales now working against Zook, who just committed that technical. But that one almost taken away by Hunter. Morales able to corral it back to Henry. Henry, open three attempt. He is not going to hit. Toilet bowl's out. Another offensive rebound from Gray. Gray tried to go up. He's going to be fouled before he's able to. And it looks like it's going to be on the floor. Actually, that foul puts Carolina Forest in the bonus. Foul goes against Isaac Zook once again. He has 4 fouls on the night. Has to be careful here to not get thrown out. First free throw attempt is good for JJ Gray. Subbing in for Conway, going to be Zaire Williams. Subbing out, going to be Isaac Zook with those 4 fouls as he is nearing foul trouble. Has to be very careful. Second free throw attempt for Gray is good. Makes it 49-43. Carolina Forest back up 6 with 1:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Conway now bringing the ball up the floor. It's going to be Jenkins. Jenkins into Hunter. Hunter for 3. Already has 3 on the night. No good. Offensive rebound by Lennon. His second attempt effort is good. 49-45. Conway back within 4. 1:03 remaining here in the third quarter. It's going to be Morales on the right wing for Carolina Forest here to start this possession. Working into the paint. Turnaround jumper not going to go. Offensive rebound. Cade Taylor, his second attempt up and in. Carolina Forest quick to extend their lead back to 6. 51-45 with 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Clock is ticking. Conway ball. Have to get up and go. Now down to 40 seconds. Again, Carolina Forest leads by 6. It's going to be Hunter on that left wing, still working against RJ Henry. They get it into Cannon. Cannon into Lennon. Lennon layup attempt once again is good. 51-47 with 25 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. It's going to be Taylor bringing the ball up the floor for Carolina Forest. 15 seconds now. Carolina Forest looking to hold it for the last shot. It's going to go to Gray. Gray working against Jenkins. Finds a look he likes into the paint. Layup attempt no good. No foul called. Going to be Williams of Conway now to push it. 5 seconds remaining here. 4, 3, 2. Last shot here is up and no good. Clock expires. Going to be the end of the third quarter. 51-47 as the clock strikes 0. Carolina Forest leads 4 heading into the final 8 minutes of play. Again, 51-47. Carolina Forest leads by 4 heading in to the fourth quarter. We'll be right back with the final 8 minutes of action here in the Panther Den.
You have things in your way that you don't have the time or means to move? You can call GT Junk Removal at 843-605-2147 for quotes, to move stuff efficiently and effectively. Again, that's 843-605-2147. Make sure to clean up your life and get those things out of your way.
If you need your car detailed and cleaned, you're in luck. Beach Boys Detailing is a respected and dedicated car detailing business around the Carolina Forest area. You can find the Beach Boys at 843-455-6182 or on their Instagram, Beach Boys Detailing Gone. Again, that number is 843-455-6182. The Beach Boys hope to see you soon.
As we are back here with the final 8 minutes of basketball action. We enter the fourth quarter. Carolina Forest leads 51-47. Panthers up 4 in this third place match. A win would secure their spot on the Panther Classic podium. As it's going to be Conway ball here to start the fourth quarter. Inbound, and it's going to be Tremaine Hunter, the leading scorer for Conway tonight with 16, bringing the ball up the floor. He's working against Taylor, one of the best defenders of Carolina Forest, and that pass for Conway gets away, and as soon as we mention it, it's a turnover for Conway. Carolina Forest set to take over on the sideline. Set to inbound is going to be R.J. Henry. Henry gonna find Taylor. Taylor goes right back to Henry, working on that right wing. Now back up to Morales. Morales has it top of the key, brings it to the right wing. Thought about shooting, instead brings it back to Taylor. Taylor trying to work against Cannon, still working into the paint, gonna find Henry on the perimeter. Henry, little floater into the paint is good. A beautiful push shot. 53-47, Carolina Forest extends that lead to 6, 7:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Now it's going to be Williams. Williams back out to Hunter. Hunter working on that right wing. Henry draped all over him. Able to create a little bit of separation. Going to find Cannon. Cannon wide open on that left corner for 3. Not going to go. Rebound by Gray. Gray now pushing into the paint. Going to go up with the layup attempt. It's up and in. 55-47. Carolina Forest leads by as many as 8. 6:55 remaining now in the fourth quarter. It was a good first minute of the final 8 for Carolina Forest. There's that one taken away by Taylor. A great steal for Carolina Forest. A nice double move. Layup attempt is no good. Conway gets it right back, and it's stolen again. It's going to be Morales. Morales in the paint. Layup attempt no good. He is fouled, so he will be headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. These free throw attempts had the opportunity to push Carolina Forest lead to 10. It would be a big momentum swing with 6:37 remaining here in the contest. So it's going to be Morales headed to the line to shoot 2. His first free throw attempt. No good, off the basket and in, little rattler, in and out. Remains 55-47, 6:37 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw attempt for Morales is good. Substitution for Carolina Forest. It's going to be Josiah Fisher subbing in for Landon Sario. Also, it is going to be Nixon Coney subbing in for Eric Morales, the free throw shooter. His free throw makes it 56-47. Carolina Forest leads 9 with 6:28 remaining in the contest. Now it's going to be Hunter here on the right wing. Almost loses it. Able to get it up to Zook. Zook finds Cannon. Cannon into Jenkins. Jenkins, turnaround post-up shot is good. Makes it 56-49 with 6:10 remaining in the game. 7-point lead for Carolina Forest. It's going to be Taylor now working on that left wing. Taylor gets it into Fisher. Fisher finds Zinconi. Zinconi tries to get into the paint. Able to find Fisher on a little runner. Wide open. Puts it up and in. 58-49. Carolina Forest extends that lead to 9. That's going to be 8 points on the night for Josiah Fisher. Now it's going to be Zook on the left wing for Conway. Brings it back up to the top of the key. Zook now finds Jenkins. Back to Zook. Wide open 3, and he is going to knock it down. He's hit that shot time and time again tonight, and he comes up when it's big. 58-52, bringing it back within 6. 5:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Gray working on the right wing. Puts up a 3, and he's quick to respond. A beautiful post-up 3 right in the face of Brewer Cannon. brings it right back to 9. Carolina Forest quick to extend their lead with 5:22 remaining. Timeout called by Conway. So again, 61-52. Carolina Forest up 9 with 5:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this quick timeout intermission.
You have things in your way that you don't have the time or means to move? You can call GT Junk Removal at 843-605-2147 for quotes to move stuff efficiently and effectively. Again, that's 843-605-2147. Make sure to clean up your life and get those things out of your way.
As it was just a quick little 30-second timeout for Conway. Wanted to regather after the J.J. Gray step-up three on the right wing. We know he loves that right wing, as he is quick to fire anytime he sees an opportunity from that spot. Now it's going to be Zook on the other right wing for Conway. Brings it up to Cannon. Cannon going to find Hunter in the corner, decides not to shoot. Instead, brings it right back, and he's going to find Barker. Going to go right back to Zook. Zook, top of the key. Now back to Hunter. Hunter on that left wing. Thought about shooting, goes back to Zook. Zook for three. Not good. He hit one just a couple moments ago, but this one will not find the back of the net. Instead, it's going to be Henry bringing it up the floor for Carolina Forest. Thought about shooting. He's going to find Fisher. Fisher finds Taylor, and he's going to find Fisher again on a backdoor cut. A nice move to find the open spot. He's been very effective time and time again in this tournament in being able to read the floor, make the right cut, and find the opening on the floor. Puts it up and in. That is now 10 points on the night for Josiah Fisher. Carolina Forest leads 63-52, up 11 with 4:25 remaining in the contest. Conway with a quick response. Going to be Jordan Jenkins with a layup attempt of his own. Makes it 63-54 with 4:16 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Back down to 9. It's going to be Taylor now working on that wing. Finds Fisher again in the paint. Layup attempt up and in. Talk about being effective. When you do it time and time again, it is not only effective, it is a habit, and that is now 12 points on the night for Josiah Fisher. Give him the ball in the open paint, and he will make defenders regret it. 65-54, back to an 11-point lead for Carolina Forest. 3:50 remaining now in the fourth quarter. Three attempt for Conway, no good. Rebound Henry, and he is pushing it now for the Panthers up the floor. He's going to find Zacconi. Zacconi on the right wing. Thought about shooting, instead brings it into the paint. No good. Layup just rims out. Going to be Barker on the defensive rebound, but he gets too physical. Tried to throw some elbows on the rebound. They're going to call that every single time. Offensive foul on Landon Barker. Going to be Carolina Forest ball now on the baseline. Conway fans a little angry, but you know, when you throw elbows like that, you're going to get called, so might want to just sit down there. Again, Carolina Forest ball on the baseline. Again, these Conway fans angry about some stuff. It's going to be Fisher on the right corner. And he's going to find Taylor. Taylor, top of the key. It's going to be a blocking foul by Brewer Cannon, as he tries to find it in the paint. Cannon gets in the way, didn't set the feet all the way properly. And it's going to be an inbound on the baseline for Carolina Forest. It's going to be Henry on the inbound. Henry tries to find Taylor. Taylor gets tripped up, not going to call it. Conway quick with the response. It's going to be Zook. Zook layup attempt. Not going to go. Good defensive effort going coast to coast by J.J. Gray. And it's going to be out of bounds ball on the baseline for Conway. Set to inbound is going to be Brewer Cannon. Cannon into Jenkins. Jenkins down near the basket. Beautiful layup attempt. And that is going to be up and in on the reverse. Makes it a 9-point game, 65-56 with 3:22 remaining. Timeout called, and that is going to be a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with the final 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Again, Carolina Forest leads 65-56, 3:22 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Have things in your way that you don't have the time or means to move? You can call GT Junk Removal at 843-605-2147 for quotes to move stuff efficiently and effectively. Again, that's 843-605-2147. make sure to clean up your life and get those things out of your way.
If you need your car detailed and cleaned, you're in luck. Beach Boys Detailing is a respected and dedicated car detailing business around the Carolina Forest area. You can find the Beach Boys at 843-455-6182 or on their Instagram, Beach Boys Detailing Go. Again, that number is 843-455-6182. The Beach Boys hope to see you soon.
As they took that 30-second timeout and made it a full, as we are back 65-56, 3:22 remaining in the contest. Coming down the stretch, it has been Josiah Fisher on these backdoor cuts being so effective. Went into the half with 6 points. So far has 6 points in this half as well, 12 total on the night. And every time he cuts on that backdoor, you find him on that block. He posts up and just puts up a layup right in the face of a defender. It's been an effective formula all night for Carolina Forest. As they try to get it in there again, good defensive effort by Landon Barker. Knocks that one loose. Going to go off the hands of Conway and remain Carolina Forest ball on the baseline. Going to be Cade Taylor set to inbound for the Panthers. Taylor still looking. Ball not in just yet. Has to get it out. Finds Fisher eventually top of the key. That one almost gets away. Going to be Zanconi able to corral it. And it's going to be Fisher in the backcourt. Gives it right back to Zanconi, and he is working against Juk. Zanconi now with Barker all up in his face, playing physical defense. Good defense there by Conway. Gets it into Gray. Gray into the paint, able to find the basket. A beautiful cut to get in and put it up 67-56. Carolina Forest back up 11 with 2:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a steal on the ball from Gray. Depends on what they call this one. Could be a jump ball, could be a foul. Looks like they are going to call it a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Carolina Forest. And it's going to be their inbound on the sideline. R.J. Henry set to inbound for Carolina Forest. He's going to get it to Taylor. Taylor going to be the one to bring it up the floor for Carolina Forest. Now 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in this contest. Going to be Zanconi. Zanconi thought about shooting. Instead, it's going to give it to Gray. Gray into the paint. Layup attempt not going to go. Before the attempt, they're going to call a travel. Going to be a turnover. Conway ball on the baseline. It's going to be Cannon set to inbound as he finds Hunter. 2 minutes, 23 seconds remaining. Carolina Forest up 67-56. Looks like this one has a pretty good result of the finish. It's going to be a takeaway steal by Fisher. Fisher finds Gray. Gray for three, not going to go. Ball's going to be loose on the floor, still fighting for it. Conway able to eventually get it. It's going to be Jenkins. Jenkins working on that left corner. Great hustle from R.J. Henry on defense to knock that one loose. It's going to remain Conway ball, and they're going to have it on the sideline. 2:02 remains now in the fourth quarter. Carolina Forest still leads 11. Inbound now to Hunter. Hunter finds Cannon on that left wing. Cannon back to Williams. Williams into Lennon. Lennon layup attempt up and in. Makes it 67-58. Minute 50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Carolina Forest now with the ball, just looking to run clock and take off as much valuable time as possible, as there's going to be a foul call. Looks like it's going to go against Brewer Cannon on Cade Taylor as he was just bringing the ball up the floor. It's going to be Brewer Cannon's fourth on the night. Right back to Cade Taylor, who's just standing on the logo trying to drain some time. Minute 35 now remains. Carolina Forest up 9. Going to go back to Henry. Henry still working. Physical play. Hunter knocks over Henry. They're going to call that one every time, and the foul is going to go against Tremaine Hunter. Again, going to be on the floor. Remains 67-58. Carolina Forest set to inbound. Minute 32 remaining. This one goes into Fisher. Fisher back to Henry, who's looking to set up and waste time. Henry has it on the right wing. Finds Zanconi. Zanconi back to Taylor. Taylor now working on that right wing against Brewer Cannon. Now it's going to go to Henry. Henry working against Hunter. Right back to Taylor. Minute 15 now remaining. Running clock off the time. Great done by Carolina Forest. They're doing a great job at running that clock. Now it goes to Gray. Gray thought about shooting. Instead, they're just going to run that clock as much as possible. A minute 4 now remaining. for Carolina Forest. Again, doing a great job, just not taking any shots, not forcing anything, and running the clock. 55 seconds now remain. Gray on the ground. What are they going to call here? Doesn't look like they've called anything just quite yet. 67-58 remains the same score. Still a 9-point Carolina Forest lead. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be it's actually going to be Conway's possession arrow, so it's going to be the Tigers' ball on the sideline. 53 seconds now remain. Carolina Forest still up 9. It's going to be Brewer Cannon on the inbound for Conway. It's going to be Hunter. Hunter going to find Williams. Williams gets one into Jenkins. Jenkins working turnaround post up, no good. Rebound, Carolina Forest, going to go to Taylor. 40 seconds now, Carolina Forest still up 9. Now it's going to go to Gray. Gray going to be fouled by Hunter. 36 seconds remain. 67-58, Carolina Forest remains holding that 9-point lead. J.J. Gray now at the free throw line as Carolina Forest is in the bonus. Substitution for Conway. It's going to be Brewer Cannon subbing out. Subbing in is going to be Isaac Zook. First free throw attempt, no good for J.J. Gray. Another substitution for Conway. It's going to be Zachariah Lennon subbing out. Subbing in, going to be Landon Barker. Second free throw attempt for Gray is good. 68-58, 10-point game. Carolina Forest leads with 36 seconds remaining. Now it's going to be Hunter. Hunter bringing it up the floor for Conway. His layup attempt up and no good. Rebound, Carolina Forest. It's going to go to Taylor. Taylor now bringing the ball up the floor, and he is going to be fouled. Fouled by Isaac Zook. That's going to be his 5th foul on the night. As he already know, he took himself out of the game. And subbing in, going to be Austin Brantley. Taylor now at the line to shoot 2 free throws. First attempt up and good. 69-58, 27 seconds remain. Looks like Carolina Forest is going to finish 3rd here in the Panther Classic with a good win over region rival, the Conway Tigers. Second free throw attempt, no good for Cade Taylor. It's going to be a quick 3 attempt for Conway, no good. Rebound Henry as he just posts up with this one, and he is fouled. 17 seconds now remain. Carolina Forest again up 11. And he'll be headed to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul goes against Landon Barker, his 2nd foul of the night. First free throw from Henry is good. 70-58, 12-point lead with 17 seconds remaining. Second free throw attempt up and in for RJ Henry. Been very effective from the free throw line all season long. 71-58, Carolina Forest leads by 13 with 14 seconds remaining. Time now winding down is going to be Hunter. Hunter going to find Zook. Back to Hunter. Hunter for 3, not going to go. That one sails out of bounds with 3.8 seconds remaining. Carolina Forest ball as this one is all but over. Carolina Forest with a resounding 71-58 victory over region opponent in the Conway Tigers. Everyone in the arena knows it's over as the clock strikes 0. 71-58, Carolina Forest securing their 3rd place finish in the Panther Classic. They get on the podium and they defeat the Tigers, who they lost to last season in this exact same third place game. So they can rewrite that result and punch their ticket to the podium. They finished third place in the 2026 Panther Classic. Again, Carolina Force defeats Conway 71-58. A great effort from both squads, who again will meet 2 more times this season. The first matchup being January 23rd on the road at Conway, and then February 6th right back here in the Panthers Den. So Carolina Force finishes third in the 2026 Panther Classic. They defeat the Conway Tigers, who finished fourth. Again, Carolina Force finishing third in the 2026 Panther Classic. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking around all tournament long. I know you're sick of hearing my voice by now. 3 straight days, 3 straight games for Carolina Force. And again, they defeat the Conway Tigers 71-58, finishing third in the Panther Classic. Thank you for